Ay. I don't know why they keep calling. I don't know why they keep calling. I'ma pull up in that motion. I fell in love in New Orleans. I don't know why they keep calling me. I don't know why they keep calling. I'ma pull up in that motion. I fell in love in New Orleans. I just fall in love off of drugs. 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 I don't know why they keep calling. I don't know why they keep calling. I'ma pull up in that motion. I fell in love in New Orleans. I don't know why they keep calling me. I don't know why they keep calling. I'ma pull up in that motion. I fell in love in New Orleans.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lin Huynh. I'm the founder and host of Fan to Fame. We're here today with up-and-coming musician, has over 4 million views and streams. Please help me welcome Bala Ortiz. How you doing, Bala?
Hey, what up, my man? How are you?
I'm doing well, man. I appreciate your time. How's things going today?
Pleasure. I'm doing great, man. How's everything on that end?
I'm doing well, man. You're from the DMV area. I'm back home right now. I know you're gonna be in town in the next few days, so hopefully we can link up in person soon, bro.
Oh man, 100%, bro. It's a pleasure meeting you for real, bro. I'm glad we connected.
As we get started, can you share a little bit about yourself and how'd you get into music?
So, I was born and raised in Virginia, Northern Virginia, Alexandria. I grew up there till I was about 13. I moved to Burke, Virginia when I was that age. And, just stayed there till I was about 23. And then I moved out to LA. And I've been here for like 3 years now. A little rundown on my music. I was like one of the only people recording at, you know what I'm saying? In my area. At the time, I was probably like 13, bro. I started writing at 11, but like by 13, I had like a computer mic, like a skinny, you know, those skinny little computer mics.
Yeah,
dude.
You gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, man. I would download, like, I would Google like recording software trials, and I would use free trials. Like, there's this program called Mixcraft. 4 or something like that, and I just downloaded it, and it was a trial, so like I would have to go through so much shit to like keep it going. And that's how I started, bro. I would just start freestyling like on random beats and posting them up on Facebook, MySpace, like
use all the platforms.
Yeah, bro. Like, now this was actually before Facebook. This is like MySpace days. Like, MySpace music. It was crazy, man. But I probably started taking music seriously when I was probably like 18, 16, but like 18 for real. That's when I was like, okay, like I got a little following out here off of music back home, you know. And I'm like, okay, there's something, like I'm inspiring people, like kids coming up to me trying to make music with me, trying to record. Like, I started realizing, like, oh my God, maybe like I have talent at this, and maybe this is something that could eventually be a career for me, and I could make money off of this. And so at that point, that's when I like locked in, and I was like, okay, I'm an artist. Like, this is what I'm gonna do for a living. And fast forward a few years, me and my boy Notice linked up, and we made a song called Offdrugs from scratch. Like, we've had plenty of records before, but this was the first song that we did together, like with our producer, Sergio Cortez, from scratch. Like, not a single sound was laid down yet. We picked the sample.
Wow.
We would like slow the guitar down. We picked the chops, everything. Everything on that song we made from scratch. We picked how it would sound. And off rip, right when the beat was getting made, I already had came up with a melody. And one thing led to another. That song came out. And it just went crazy. I honestly did not expect it to go crazy. At that time, I didn't even like the record for real. Like, I mean, this shit is cool. We shot a crazy visual to it. And when we dropped that, it kind of just took off. It skyrocketed. It like started picking up on Spotify. And next thing you know, we had 300,000 streams. And that was like the most streams we've ever had, you know? So me and Notice would just DM people, DM endless people, like hundreds and hundreds of people trying to like make it grow. And then we got an opportunity to come out. Are you
talking about like friends and like people that are into the music industry, labels? Like when you say reaching out,
so we would literally like go on like a celebrity's page and look at who they follow.
Okay.
And then just click those people, and then it would say like A&R or whatever it was. We're just DMing them. Like, we would look at some A&R pages and see who they're tagged, who's tagged them in.
That's smart, man. That's smart.
They're just branching out, like reaching out to everybody.
Right.
And then we started finding executives, and then we're like, oh my God, all right, DM them, see who they follow, click that, DM them. Like, and it was just a copy and paste thing. Like, I want to say a story that shit's so crazy. Like, so there's this girl named Yes Jules. Like, she's kind of like in the music industry in a way, you know? She's from Miami. She's huge. She almost got like 1 million followers. And she heard our record and slid in my DM and was like, bro, you got one. And the craziest thing about that was when she said you got one, it was probably like this year.
Oh, wow.
I looked and when I read that DM, I saw 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The message I sent her, the copy and pasted message.
That's crazy. So a year later.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
2 years later.
2 years later.
2 years later, she ended up DMing me like, yo, you got one.
That's crazy.
It was just like, and then I saw the message. I don't know if she's seen it, but I saw that. I was like, oh my God, 2 years ago, I DM'd you that pitch that I was DMing everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now you found me without knowing that I sent that DM. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was a crazy one. But there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that came behind this shit to get where I'm at now, man.
I think what you just shared right now is the epitome of people say about being patient and don't burn any bridges. Because you could have easily, like, some people would have been that type of person, just respond back. Like, I see how it is, like, you don't respond back. But you just kind of kept it going, been patient. Yeah, you know, honestly, you probably remember you sent it via like 2 years later.
Bro.
But it's just like, it just shows you with time and patience and just continue grind, man. If you really believe in it, things will happen. Positive things will happen.
Yeah, exactly. One thing I can say is just for any upcoming artist, you know, that's watching this, like, don't feel discouraged, because I probably sent over 1,000 DMs, bro. Sure. And I probably didn't even get 50 replies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't feel discouraged, you know? It only takes one reply, honestly. You know what I mean?
Right.
It only takes one reply from the right person out of that 1,000 that you sent, you know?
Yep. It only takes one. That's absolutely. So you're in California now. Is that how did you get out from Virginia to California? Was that like the start of it right there?
Yeah, so it was kind of like our song hit those streams. We went out there because we had a meeting with this distribution company called We Create Music Group.
Okay.
And so the record was probably at like 300K. And one of the CEOs of the company really loved the record. They're like, oh my God, you know, usually we don't sign people that just have 300K, you know? Mm-hmm. But something about it, he believed in us, signed us for like 1 year. It was a non-exclusive deal.
Right.
And him and his team, they got us to 1 million streams. And then it was like a snowball effect from there, you know? And they're like, we didn't live in LA at the time. When we had the meeting, we came out here for like a month. And they're like, y'all should probably think about moving over here, because you're going to get called into meetings. Like, if you meet people, they're going to want to link up. And you have to be out here, you know? You don't want to spend money on flights back and forth.
Right.
You know, all this extra stuff. Like, you need to invest into moving out here. That's the best thing for y'all. Mm-hmm. And we went back home a month later. I packed my shit, bro, and I never went back. Yeah.
That's what people say, man. If you want to make it big in the industry for music or movies and fashion, I mean, that's the place to be at, right? Is out in LA.
Yeah. And it's crazy because a lot of people want to live out here,
right?
And they're like scared to make that move.
Yeah.
But I tell people all the time, like, bro, I came out here with like $500 to my name, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I packed everything up. I risked it all, you know?
Right.
There was times where I was starving with no money in my pocket, didn't know what to do. There would be moments in time where I was like, what the fuck am I going to do, bro?
Right, right.
But you just got to fight through it, man. And then good things come out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's about being persistent, right? And if you really love what
Consistency.
you're doing, you're not gonna let anything stop you. So
exactly, bro.
like, what influenced you to the music? I know you started like the early age, around like 11. You said, was it just like growing up? Was there music always around you with your family and your parents, or
Yeah.
what influenced you?
So you know, growing up, you know, my dad never really listened to rap, and my mom either. They didn't really like it. My dad only listened to like old school rock and roll. Like that's all that was playing in the car. Like, I'm like, Dad, can I play a song? Nope. It's always just old school rock and roll, right? And I'm so thankful for that because I feel like, you know, that inspired me and my melodies and like the rhythm. Like it didn't come from nowhere, you know. It kind of came from hearing all this music. It's just subconsciously sitting in my head. So when I go in the stew, like there's a lot of influence from rock and roll, you know?
Right.
And, you know, a lot of artists inspired me. Like growing up, it always changed, you know, because there's always someone new and someone better. And so, yeah, some of my inspirations, obviously, you know, Drake. He's too influential. Like the thing about Drake is like, you can't listen to him as an artist for too long because he's so influential. You won't even catch yourself. You're sounding like him, you know, or like doing similar things he does. So I try not to listen to Drake too much just because he's so powerful with the influence. And yo, like for real, like the music I used to really listen to and tap into was like really like goth, emo-y. Like my favorite artist, like growing up for real, was Ricky Hill, like Rich Hill.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know who that is, but that's Tommy Hilfiger's son. And I would listen to him every day, like I would have heartbreaks and like I felt like, you know, he just got me through a lot of shit. I always wanted to make music like that, like pain music, you know, like real shit, like how people really feel, you know. And so a lot of my music is like kind of like heartbreak music, but you know, I do have crazy like uppity songs. Like he's like one of the major ones, Ricky Hill. And who else, man? Who else do I look up to? There's so many. It's like,
you think the type of music that you put out, I think you really hit on like how you feel about different emotions that you go through. Is this things that you feel like you've been through, or things that you've seen? Is it things that you kind of predict that things happen in life? How did it all kind of start for you, the type of music that you wrote?
Yeah, no, it's definitely things I've been through, but also, you know, sometimes some music I just imagine myself being in that situation, you know, like I imagine myself being rich or having cars that are foreign and women all around, you know what I'm saying? Like I imagine that and put myself there. And I could write crazy shit. It's like when you are rich and famous, it's like when you have all the cars, all the money, all the girls, it unlocks a different level in your mind, you know, to write, be a writer, better writer.
Right.
So me, the cheat code is just imagine that you're there, you know? And when you imagine that, you could write anything you want.
That's powerful, bro.
Yeah. It is, man. It's crazy. The mind is so powerful. Like, it's
absolutely. I mean, I think you hit on it too. Like, you know, everyone kind of growing up. I'm a huge music fan too. Never was a musician like you. Would never dare to hurt anyone's ears like that. But you know, it's definitely like every time I hear a certain song or artist, it takes me back at a certain time where I was at my space, right? Or like when I was young, I used to listen to R&B, just like love making music before I even knew what that even was, right? And now when you reflect back on it, it's like things that you kind of imagine, you see. whether it's now or in the future. But there's music plays so powerful in anyone's life, man. There's always a song for like every state of my life, even now. I like to be like a positive person, so I'm always listening to like Drake and Future, something that kind of gets me going each day. But you know, there's all the other days when I'm listening to other music. So I love music, man. It's powerful. So that's why I'm glad I'm talking to you. Like you said, there's people coming up to you saying you're inspiration, and you never know when that one song or just that one line you say is going to make an impact on someone's life.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you were able to collaborate with anybody, who would it be?
Probably be Ricky Hill, man.
I was going to say that, right?
I actually talked to him recently, and I was like, "Look, bro, like you inspired me, like
right,
my whole life, bro. Like, let's make a record." But unfortunately, he's not doing features right now, man.
Okay.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing features at the moment, but thank you, bro." And I'm like, "Nah, no problem, bro." But
hey, it doesn't mean there's never another time. Just like how your song got discovered by, you know, on Instagram about 2 years later. You just never know, right?
Yeah.
It's all about time.
You can never be discouraged, though. Yeah,
no, for sure.
I didn't get discouraged off of that. But Dead or Alive, though, like who I would work with, want to work with would be like Triple X Tentacion.
Yeah.
I wish he was still alive.
Yeah.
Or even like Lil Peep. Maybe even King Von too. King Von is fire. Pop Smoke, all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to make a song with a lot of people, but you know, cliche. Everyone would probably say Drake. You know,
Drake. Yeah.
The lottery ticket right there.
That is true. Yeah, if you got him on a hook or just anywhere, it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a banger.
A banger, bro. Drake is crazy, bro.
How would you describe your music when you think about the genre? How would you describe it if someone had to ask you what type of music you put together?
Yeah, so when people ask me like what type of music I make, I kind of like just say, bro, you're just gonna have to listen, you know. But I don't know. If
you're going up for an award, right? Like MTV Music, or you know, MTV Award, and they have you for a nomination, what category would it be? You got the top hip hop, R&B, pop. Yeah. But for you, I feel like you're a little medley of all of it. So
yeah, man. Like I just recorded a record the other day, and I don't even know what to put that. Like I'm rapping, but there's so much melody, and then I hit like it sounds pop almost, but I don't know.
Take the best of everything, right? Take the best of everything.
I definitely want to dabble into pop though, for sure. I feel like I have a couple pop songs, but I don't know. I would say leaning towards R&B, new R&B, not old school R&B.
Right.
R&B, hip hop, like it's just hip hop with a melody, you know?
Right.
Rapping with melodic shit. I don't know.
Well, I feel like that's how a lot of hip hop is now. I think, you know, at least growing up for me, it was like hard rap, gangster rap. Yeah. But now it's like a little twist of R&B, even some pop. So and I think that's what makes music so beautiful is you kind of just it kind of goes in circles, but also it blends in different type as you kind of move on. It grows, right? It just
it's evolved. It's evolved. Hip hop is new. Hip hop it's evolved, man. That's crazy.
So Bala Ortiz, is that your name or how that name come about?
That's not my real name. Like actually both of those names are not my real name. It came about so Bala. I got the name Bala in the 6th grade, bro, and it's stuck ever since. So like ever since the 6th grade, I've been called Bala. So basically I moved to Burke, you know. There's a bunch of kids out playing, you know, they're a little older than me at the time. They're probably like 15. I was like 13, 12. I don't know how old I was. I think around 12. So, because I moved to Burke 12, the summer of me being 12, about to turn 13. So I'm a summer baby. I was born in July. So I was about to turn 13, you know? And then there's these kids in the neighborhood outside, and I'm like, oh shit, they look like some dudes I would chill with back in Alexandria. I walked up to them, bro, and they're like, what's up, man? I'm like, what up, y'all? Y'all live here? Like, I'm new here. Like,
right.
They're like, yeah, bro. Yeah, we live here, bro. Like, you can hang out with us, chill with us. we would play football,
Mm-hmm.
So we always play sports. And they all had nicknames though. And they were like, bro, we got to give you a name. Believe it or not, bro, like, I mean, back in the day, I was way skinnier. I was way more athletic. They were like, bro, you're so fast, bro. We're going to call you Bala, which means bullet in Spanish.
Ah, okay.
And they're like, bro, you're like a bullet, bro. I ain't going to lie. And I'm like, damn, all right, bet then it's Bala, I guess. And then
got it.
I met this girl named Sierra, and she was black. She hood as hell. She was like, I'm like, yeah, my name is Bala. And she was like, nah, your name Baller, bro. I'm like, Baller. All right, bet. It's Baller then. And like, then I would just go out to people and just say, my name was Baller.
Yeah.
And then it just stuck.
It stuck.
7th grade, everybody called me Baller.
Okay.
Baller. And they was stuck ever since, man.
Where's Ortiz come from then? When I think of Ortiz, it made me think about the fighter.
Yeah, so Ortiz came from this girl that I literally had the biggest crush on. And I loved her last name. And I would remember I was so young. I was just thinking like, damn, if we got married, I would want to take her last name. Fuck giving her my last name.
Hilarious, bro. This is too funny.
Yeah, bro. And then I was like, fuck it. My name Bala. I'm a rapper. Like, I'll make my last name Ortiz. Fuck it. And it was Bala Ortiz.
I'll say it goes very well. It goes really well. It flows. I like it a lot.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother. Are you Spanish? Is that your ethnicity?
So I'm actually Moroccan.
Oh, okay.
But I am half Peruvian though.
Okay.
So I'm mixed, yeah.
Shout out. I'm about to say French Montana, Moroccan.
Yes, sir.
My nephews, they're actually Peruvian, so got some ties as well, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah, I got 2 nephews, and both boys, Matias and Tommy.
Right.
So it's funny, you got the Spanish first name, but the last names is Vietnamese and Chinese, which is mine, Huynh.
Wow.
So it's a crazy mix. That's what's crazy about what's beautiful about this country, man. You get all types of mix.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, you recently had a new song out, Ghost, right?
Yeah, gosh.
So how did that all come about, and what inspired you to put that single together?
So that song actually has to do with crazy story, man. One of my boys backdoored me. One of my best friends backdoored me, and did me dirty, low key, And that's how that song was made.
Okay.
Like
you said it's through experience, right? It's through experience of things that you've been through.
Yeah, that song, straight emotion. That shit was real. Like, I freestyled the hook off just the pain, and then
damn,
that shit was like, fuck it, bro. I'm going in. No, I got to. And it's kind of like, that my nigga ghosted me, He backdoored me and ghosted me.
Got it.
He wasn't responding to me, answering my calls, So that's kind of where the cover came from. Like,
got it.
Well, the cover is crazy because, like, Luigi's Mansion, you know what I'm saying? Like, where they go suck up all the ghosts and shit.
Right.
So that's what the cover is. It's like Boo, which is a ghost, and it's me as a Luigi sucking the ghost up. Like, I'm like catchy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's deep, bro. That's definitely deep.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. I told my nigga I love him, that he turned his back, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were eating together, and he did me dirty, but,
okay.
That's where the inspiration for that song came from, yeah.
Okay. Like you said, man, it's about experience. I think that's what it really hits the most. Yeah. You really can feel it in the music. Fortunate what happened, but, there's always positive things that come out of it, right?
Yeah. And you live and you learn, man. You get stronger. Everything that brings you down is just those lessons make you stronger.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Being in California now, LA, it's totally different from you know, where we're from, Virginia, Northern Virginia. We have DC, of course, but it's totally different cities. People always say California's laid back. DC is more fast paced. But if you want to get in the industry like yourself and, you know, you're doing very well, you got to go to LA. How's that been an adjustment moving out there?
I feel like I adjusted fairly quickly. You know, I've been through my ups and downs. I've fallen, gotten back up. I've had nothing to having so much to back to nothing. There's a lot of like obstacles you have to overcome out here. It's
right.
not easy. It's pretty hard, you know. But that's the point. That's how life's supposed to be. You're supposed to fail, you know.
Right.
I just pick myself back up every time, and every day is a new day. Yeah, every 24 hours I try to make the best of it, you know.
Right.
But what I'll say about LA is just if you want to live out here, you should come give it a try, you know. Right. I think DC's nightlife is way better though.
I agree.
DC's nightlife is so lit. Like
I feel like LA is a place where you gotta know people. You can't just go into DC.
It's all about connection.
It's about connections, right? The kickbacks, what y'all call it out there.
It's so crazy though, because being here this long, it's like, yo, I always see the same people. I always run into someone that I knew or through another person, or we known each other. It's fairly small, like
for sure.
It's like if you're in the music industry out here, bro, you know each other, like no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah, it's a big world, but at the same time, it's small. It's a small world at the same time, right? LA is a spread out city, but like you said, it's kind of like DC too. If you're in a certain niche or group, you're gonna run into the same people, you know, despite how big it is. At some point in time, everyone's path kind of crossed. Speaking of like run into folks, were you ever starstruck? Did you ever have a moment where you kind of ran in and got starstruck by anybody?
Yeah, so like it would be weird because I would run into people that I used to literally like watch on YouTube or like just see their gram, and I'll just run into them, or we would link at a party, or that we have mutual friends. And sometimes I'll be starstruck inside, but I'm not gonna show it, you know.
You're not gonna act on it. Who's some people? Could you list some people?
Let's see. Seth Rogen.
Oh, that's dope. Seth Rogen, yeah.
That was a crazy one. That I was frozen. I met Adam Sandler before. He was so cool.
Did you ball against him? Apparently he's a good baller himself.
Yeah, dog, he be balling crazy. But no, I didn't though. Dude, he has a heavy hand though. Like I shook his hand, like that shit hurt, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro, that boy is strong as hell.
That's funny, yo.
Different power.
Happy Gilmore, baby. Come on now.
That boy's hand is heavy as hell, bro.
That's funny. How about musician-wise?
Yeah, musician-wise, damn, what have I been starstruck on?
Or someone who's, you know, that most people, I feel like what they run in. For me, if I ran into like Chris Brown or Tyga out there or Ty Dolla $ign, I'd be like, damn, that's dope, right?
Dude, I don't think I felt starstruck over an artist yet.
Okay.
I try not to, you know what I'm saying? But I've been with crazy artists, bro. Like, been crazy huge artists. Like recently, I was with Blueface. Who else? I be with endless people. I don't know. I just be in the mix, man. I be in the mix. Like, there'd be celebrities all around me. I can't.
That's dope. You know who I really enjoy listening to is an Asian guy, Stupid Young. I don't know if you heard of him, but he's from Long Beach. But
Stupid Young is hard.
Bro. That'd be dope to hear y'all doing a collaboration one day.
What's crazy was that was supposed to be in line already. Like I should have been.
Really?
Stupid Young. Me and Stupid Young were supposed to have been where.
Never too late.
It's never too late, but some went on, some went down. I don't know, and then I lost connection with everybody that knew him, you know. Yeah, so I'm still rooting. Maybe we can come back in there.
That'd be dope. Yeah, he's someone I listen to that's like up and coming, who's making a pretty big name. just like yourself, man, just kind of starting from scratch and just blowing up, kind of unexpectedly. Like him, he had a song, Mando, and it just blew up. And look at him now a year later. Yeah, he's nice though. He's definitely nice.
Dude, he's like one of the most popular Asian rappers on the West Coast. They love him out here, bro.
For sure.
They love him.
I listen to him over here, bro. I'm over here bumping Stupid Young. Half the people, I don't know if they know, but yeah, that's what I be bumping.
Yeah, he's lit, bro. He's lit. Have you ever heard of a guy named Pilo?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah,
Pilo. Yeah, Pilo. I actually know Pilo personally. That dude is cool.
That's dope.
Yeah. So he has a studio in the same building where my studio is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we run into each other all the time. He knows my boys. Humble dude. I like him. Yeah, man. He's cool.
When you think about what you've been through and someone that's trying to follow your footstep, what are some advice you share? I think you shared a little bit earlier, but what are something you share for someone that wants to become an artist?
Yeah, so kind of like what I said earlier, I would say never feel discouraged, you know?
Right.
And there's going to be points in time where you're going to feel like nobody fucks with your music or nobody supports you and what's real, what's fake love, you know?
Right.
But one thing I could tell any artist coming up, no matter what, listen closely, no matter what, someone's going to hate your music forever.
Right.
No matter what, there are going to be people. Yeah, there are going to be people that hate your music forever, for the rest till you die.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's going to be people that love your music forever until you die. Once you come to agreement with that, like you're just know not everybody's going to love your music. Some people will forever hate your music. But once you figure that out, everything just gets easier, bro.
Right.
It's like, fuck it. People are going to hate my music forever. And people are going to love my music forever. It's just, you know what I mean? Once you come to
consensus that you could do it for yourself and not for anybody else, right?
Exactly.
I definitely agree on that in every aspect, bro, because it's something that you truly believe in, something you truly love. There's always going to be something, but that's going to keep you going no matter what comes in your way, whatever block comes your way. That's going to keep you motivated because you're not worried about anything else. It's worried about just yourself and what you believe in. So 100%, bro. Well, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you, bro. Again, I know you're going to be in town next week, bro. Let's definitely get up. I'd love to chat out with you in person, grab some food around the area. But before we wrap up, man, any last things you want to share?
Yeah, man. Everybody follow me at Bala Ortiz. I'm trying to get my followers up. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I got so much in store. So many records that are coming out. And they're hot, man. They're fire. They're fire. Got big producer placements. You're gonna hear the tags, you know, and just know immediately, like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
So just stay tuned. I promise I'm dropping soon. I haven't dropped since Ghost, so I got something for y'all coming. And thank you guys for everything. Damn, I'm like at 60K monthly listeners on Spotify, on the road to 100K, you know.
Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
Absolutely, bro. It's a pleasure. Hey, shout out to Ryan Morse, mutual friend of ours, coming to us too. Good guy. So
shout out to Ryan, man.
Shout out to Ryan, bro. But yeah, man, thank you so much, man. Appreciate your time. Best of luck to you. I'm rooting for you all day. Anything I can do to help, man, just let me know.
Oh, 100%, brother. Same here, man. Whatever you need.